Previously.
Symptoms of Prodigium fever include dizziness, a racing heart, and oral hallucinations of a bleeding goat.
What his newest drug does to adult humans is terrible enough, but to children and animals, it's outright deadly.
Have you seen my little sister lately?
Shutting yourself away from everything and everyone that reminds you of magic, that's not helping. Whatever the future may hold, focus on the present.
So you're Grande's former boss?
I'm the director of the SCIA, so don't take me for a fool.
The Ravenhursts have a personal stake in the mission because their son recently disappeared in Strangerville.
That has to be the key card for Crater Labs.
Show your friends the price for trying to cross me.
Fuck.
April 17th. Project 02 is becoming unstable and more difficult to control due to the subject's various personalities interacting. So I have decided upon a new medical treatment to undermine their collective memory. As of today, Red, Blue and Pink will have their own memory each, with no knowledge of each other. This will make it easier to have Red do wet work without Pink's emotional attachment to the people involved getting in the way. The next few days will be spent testing the effects of the treatment, and once I have made certain that everything is going according to plan, the subject will be sent out on a mission. Olga, wake up. Why are you sleeping, soldier? Shouldn't you be training? I need you in peak form for what is to come.
Yes, sir.
Aren't you one devious puppet master?
You're still here? You startled me.
Probably because a part of you still has a conscience. Tell me, how much does Olga really know about her own origins? Does she know she's not really your daughter, but an opposite-sex clone of yours?
Spare me the sermon. I thought we had agreed that a brilliant mind like mine needs to be preserved. But I'm not going to live forever, so I need Olga to continue my work once she's ready. There's still a lot to do until then, so excuse me.
Don't mind me. I just came for this. This should come in handy once you inevitably return to that lab to face a certain threat even bigger than you, Aya.
What's going on?
Someone drove a delivery truck into the fence. That's what's going on, you dim-witted sandwich in a camo suit. What are you waiting for? Check on the driver.
Who doesn't love a boss like that?
Give me an egg. Roger, I'm on it!
Do you want me to?
No, let me have some fun with my wand before I have to switch to the revolver for the plant zombies. Here's your egg, soldier boy.
Much appreciated.
Now let's see if that key card you stole from under the Ravenhurst's bed is any good.
It better be, considering the trauma I had to suffer to get it. You don't want to know what other things I discovered down there.
You're right, I don't. Oh.
Don't breathe it in. This is most likely pollen from the strange plant.
No shit. I'm just surprised it's coming from inside the lab. But you've been down there before, haven't you? Any clues on what to expect?
Just what I told you in the car. I was born in this lab and experimented on, but I've never been further down than the first underground floor.
There's a first time for everything.
Watch out! That's Strankov's assistant Leslie Holland, and Ted Roswell, the librarian's husband. They're all infected.
He's not a plant zombie, he's a vampire. Don't need a gun for that.
The only one missing now is Strankov himself. What are you going to do once you catch him?
Kindly ask him to hand over the forbidden fruit, or else, because Olga doesn't have it, and by now I'm pretty sure it wasn't her idea to steal it in the first place. She's way too confused. Look, those tendrils again, like it told Penelope. There has to be a shitload of those strange plants around here. What is it?
There's something behind this door.
You think? Well, yeah, unless the door is just a physical representation of the edge of the universe, there ought to be something behind it.
I'm serious. I don't like it. This is evil. I can feel it.
Maybe, but I didn't come this far to turn back now. Stay here if you want. I'm going. Bloody hell.
What's wrong with him?
He'll be fine. Prodigium fever patients are strong but extremely sensitive to heat and flashing light. That's why he fainted immediately when I pressed him against the neon signs on the wall. It shouldn't cause any harmful long-term effects.
I mean Tiamo. He told his dog not to attack the other guy, just to almost beat him to death himself. And did you see his face? It looked so unnatural, like he was possessed by a demon or something.
I think you might have been imagining things. But anyway, I should talk to him. Are you okay?
I kept you prisoner for half a day, and you asked me if I'm okay. You're definitely not Wiki Olga anymore. Or the other one that loves to beat people up. Seems like that role has fallen to me.
I'm not happy with how things have been going lately, but if we work together we can figure this out. First we have to do something about your friend's condition. I suggest we get him to the Ravenhursts.
The very same people that you, or rather the other you, told us to avoid.
If you're right about this chaos being an epidemic caused by my father, then we can't trust my friends at Crater Labs either. But the Ravenhursts have been studying the Prodigium plants around their house, so if anyone has come up with a way of curing the infected, it's them.
Okay, let's see if my mother is still with them.
I'm not imagining things, Olga. I know what I saw. Could the rumors really be true, and the Mamminis are witches, vampires? I should tell Prudence about this. Maybe not yet.
Damn it.
No luck.
Mailbox. She must have no signal. And Willie didn't even bring her phone. I hope they're not in trouble.
Good morning, Princess. I hope you slept well.
Pretty sure I'm still asleep, and this must be a nightmare, or else I wouldn't be anywhere near you.
Don't even bother. Doctor Strange won't let us out. I've been stuck here since last night.
Well, feel free to sit there and whine about that, but I'm getting out of here.
What are you doing?
Fuck. Am I out of magic, or did Strankov somehow manage to make himself and his house magic-proof?
Told you, the door is locked. But don't shit your pants, my sister will come looking for me, and when she catches Doctor Strange, she'll put him over her knee like the stupid little bitch that he is.
I'm afraid you're putting a little too much trust in your sister.
Who else am I supposed to put trust in? We only have each other.
What about the priest at the Church of Newcrest? Isn't he your brother?
He's not around much, never has been. He could die tomorrow and we probably wouldn't even hear about it until the next time we go to church and he's not there. But what to expect? He's a man after all. A man of God, but still a man, and they only care about themselves.
Do you believe everything Serena tells you?
What, do you believe otherwise? Well, you have an older brother too, and a famous one at that. Do you really think his family is more important to him than his fans? One day it will go to his head, and then he'll leave you, provided you don't kill him yourself first to not put up with his antics anymore.
I ended his suffering. It was the only mercy I could grant him.
Either way, you'll end up all alone.
Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. You don't know my brother, or even your own, or anyone other than your sister who keeps poisoning your mind with her pathetic man-hating agenda, and you're too stupid to even realize it. My family may not be perfect, but at least we stick together, always, and I pity you for not knowing what that's like. But yeah, keep hating if that's all you can do.
What's the matter, girls?
None of your business.
Alright, none of my business. I'm just bringing you lunch.
Shove it up your ass. We're good.
Speak for yourself.
Don't eat that, you fucking moron. Who knows what deadly crap he put in there.
You need to learn some manners. I'm going to wash out that foul mouth with soap.
Like hell you are. Hands off, you withered son of a bitch.
Thanks, Ross. As for you, young lady, if thou art unwilling, then force I'll employ.
I can't believe you're still making your agents do this. Even your ex-agents.
It's meant to help them cope with stressful situations. And as a nice side effect, it also trains their dexterity, just in case they get into situations where they have to kill people in unusual ways because no proper weapons are available.
Admit it, this is your way of torturing me for information about my new boss, but it won't work. We would have considered working with you, but the problem with the SCIA is that you always have ulterior motives. Don't even try to convince me otherwise. I may not have been a government agent for long, but you never made a secret out of that in the first place.
If your boss wants to stop this epidemic and the people responsible for it, I don't see how we could possibly not be on the same side here.
Except you mentioned before that you already know what the Crater Lab scientists are hiding in their underground chamber of secrets, but won't tell me what it is, or why you haven't done anything about it yet.
There is a difference between knowing your enemy and having the means to confront them. I'll be right back. You keep knitting.
That has to be one hell of a threat, if the combined forces of the Secret Service and the common military are powerless against it.
Captain Strankova.
What?
Mrs. Ravenhurst, you're our only hope. He's been infected.
They also come out by day now? But I thought... Oh my dog. Is this the apocalypse?
Not yet, but it might very well degenerate into one if the mother isn't stopped.
The mother? What are you talking about? And what's this?
A special kind of herbicide I made from Doctor Strankov's chemicals and my own magic. It should be powerful enough to defeat the mother, but you don't have much time.
Bitch. Your mistress. She's in trouble. I tried to tell her not to go in there, but she didn't listen, and my magic didn't work against that thing, just like it doesn't work against those zombies, which by the way are everywhere now.
Calm down. As her familiar, I would feel it if she was in grave danger, and she would have summoned me. Come on, we have to get this to the others.
Is it working?
We won't know until he wakes up. As I told you, our vaccine is currently experimental at best.
And I told you it's completely useless, at least in this case.
What are you, a doctor or something?
A pharmacist. But I don't need to be a doctor to know that vaccines are administered to prevent infection, not cure it.
Well, even if it doesn't help, it can't hurt either. He'll snap out of it eventually. This disease isn't deadly, not to adults anyway. More friends of yours, Grande.
I'll get it.
He's waking up.
Loki, isn't it? How are you feeling?
I feel terrible. My heart is racing. Everything is spinning, and you all look like goats.
Prodigium fever at its finest. Well, at least he's not acting up anymore.
Do you remember anything that happened?
I remember everything. I was fully aware the entire time, I just couldn't control my actions. Sorry for attacking you, but Strankov ordered me to do it, and I just couldn't resist.
You met my father at the lab? That place is crawling with General Ravenhurst soldiers. How did you get out unnoticed?
I was never at the lab, and neither was Strankov.
So he can't have been there when we ordered the lockdown. Explains why my husband never found him. But where is he then?
At his house probably. He took Wilbica, I saw it. And some other girl too.
Beryl. Oh God.
I have to get Willie.
If you see my father, please stop him.
About your father, Olga. There's something else, but you won't like it. It's about the experiments he's been conducting. And about you.
Wilbica.
Are you an angel?
What? No. I've been called many things in my life, but angel is a new one.
Grandfather, what are you doing here?
I live here, in a way. You came to me, not the other way around. But you don't belong here.
The same thing you used to say to me and Tiamo and even our mother whenever we came to visit. Yeah, it's definitely you.
I would never say that now. Well, not under normal circumstances anyway. I've changed a lot since I died, believe it or not. But that's not what I mean. You really shouldn't be here. And I should go.
No. Take me with you. I can't go back. As long as I'm here, the others are safe. I won't kill Tiamo, I won't become the new ageless sage, maybe the entire calamity doesn't even happen in the first place. It's better this way.
And what about you?
I don't want to be old, and alone.
So you'd rather leave everyone else alone? It's up to you. But before you decide, I need to show you something.
Mum.
Your mother never had it easy, you know. She was still very young when her own mother left, then her husband left her too, and I was never there for her in the first place. All I ever cared about was my banks, my money, my reputation, material goods I couldn't take with me when I died, and all that remains is regret. Not necessarily about the things I did, but the things I didn't do, the experiences I missed out on for having the wrong priorities, and now it's too late to make good for that.
Why are you telling me this?
To prevent you from repeating my mistakes. And if you think you're doing this to save your brother's soul, think again. Perhaps you've noticed that he's not here.
Where is he?
Over there.
She's not breathing anymore.
What? No. My mother. I must get her to my mother. She'll know a spell to make Willie breathe again.
In this possible future, Strankov gets away, but Tiamo and a few others never stop looking for him.
Did you really think you could outrun a vampire, let alone 4, or that we wouldn't find you on this island?
Leave me alone, I've done nothing wrong.
That's where you were mistaken. Start talking.
What do you want me to say? I haven't seen Doctor Strankov in weeks.
You were his most trusted assistant. You knew everything about his work. If there's anyone who could possibly know where he is now, it's you.
What the hell happened to you? I can't believe I used to be your fan.
You're in pain. Everything hurts, and you know the only way to make it stop is to tell me where my sister's murderer is hiding.
Tiamo.
If she knew anything, she would have talked by now.
Then what use is she to us? Nate, Esper, it's been a while since your last meal. She's all yours.
So Tiamo will turn into a wraith no matter what.
I don't know much about these things, but it seems to me that negative emotions accelerate the process. He'll never find Strankov though, because the doctor is hiding in a place where no one would expect him. Well, except for one person that isn't so easily fooled.
Elise, don't. Our magic is useless against his technology. We have to retreat and...
Coming here today was a terrible idea, Doctor.
Really? I think it's the safest place for me to be, because no one here can hurt me. You witches rely too much on your powers. Take them away and even your leader becomes completely defenseless. You don't even have weapons other than your wands. You think you're superior to ordinary mortals, yet you're so weak. I'm going to prove to you that science is the answer, not magic.
You're forgetting something, Oleg.
I am a woman of science too, and I happen to know of one thing in the universe that not even your anti-magic suit can defy.
Whatever that is, if that's the case, you can't possibly summon it without destroying yourself and the magic realm in the process.
The realm is doomed anyway, whether you drop your bomb or I drop mine. But if I do it, at least you don't get to walk out of here and terrorize the surviving supernatural beings just because of your superiority complex. This is for Wilbica.
Stop. No.
Witches, wake up, quickly. Combine your powers.
The calamity. It will happen because of me.
It will happen one way or another. I'm afraid there's nothing that can be done about that, whether you live or die today. But that's not to say your choice is meaningless. It can mean something to you and to those around you, like your brother, who should be on his way to you right now. So choose wisely.
There it is, Strankov's house. Willie.
She's breathing, but where is Beryl? Beryl.
Serena?
Prodigium fever patients are strong but extremely sensitive to heat and flashing light.
Not again.
Serena, where are you?
I'm coming.
What did you do to her?
Nothing important.
His drug. It's deadly to children, but he wants to use it to control them, just like he does adults, so he tested a new version of it on Beryl and Wilbica.
You used my sister as a guinea pig for your sick experiments. Serena, get the girls out of here. I'll take care of this fucker.
Are you? Well, sucks for you that I still have my bracelet, my watch, my glasses. Everything I'm wearing is imbued with technology that makes me immune to your dark magic.
Sucks for you that I don't need magic for this.